Ahoy there, young explorers! Today we're sailing back in time to meet the Vikings, fearsome raiders, daring pirates and skilled seafarers. But don't be fooled, they weren't just warriors. There's so much more to these people than meets the eye. Let's dive into the world of the Vikings. The Vikings lived in what we now call Scandinavia, those long coastlines of modern-day Norway, Denmark and Sweden. They spoke Old Norse, a language that shaped many English words we use today. Imagine that. Social structure of the Vikings. The Vikings were organised into three main classes. First, we have the Karls. Karls were the backbone of Viking society, kind of like the middle class. Farmers, merchants and craftsmen. They did the heavy lifting. Then there were the Jarls, the wealthiest and most powerful. Jarls were the rulers, the ones who owned vast lands and commanded great wealth. But at the bottom of the social ladder were the Thralls, or slaves. Thralls had no land and did the hardest work. Life as a thrall was tough, but some could earn their freedom. Quite the climb, huh? Culture of war. The Vikings weren't just farmers, they were warriors. Their culture of war was influenced by their beliefs and religion. Their raids started in England, then spread all over Europe. These raids, by the way, are one reason why the English language today has so many Viking influences. Words like sky and egg come from Norsemen. Viking children. Viking children didn't just play all day. From a young age, they helped their families by taking care of the fireplace, gathering berries, tending to the animals and working in the fields. They grew up fast, learning the skills they'd need as adults. Viking women. And let's not forget about the Viking women. Believe it or not, they had more freedom than women in many other places at the time. Viking women could own property, request a divorce, and keep a dowry if their marriage ended. But when it came to political power, men still held the upper hand. Viking fun and feasting. Now, when it was time to relax, the Vikings knew how to have fun. They loved to drink beer and mead, a honey-based drink. And they had a unique way of doing it, using drinking horns that date back over 2,000 years. Pretty cool, right? Viking diet. Vikings were hunters too. They ate meat daily, everything from pork to horse meat. Vikings didn't just live off bread and fish. Oh no, they loved their meat, no matter their social class. Wrap up. To wrap it up, Vikings weren't just fierce pirates. They were skilled shipbuilders, farmers, hunters and craftsmen with a rich culture. From their social structure, Jarls, Karls and Thralls, to their culture of war, their fearless spirit shaped much of the world we know today. Who knows? Maybe you have a little Viking spirit in you. Until next time, young adventurers.